Yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Back with more of me playing GT5 Director Mode, chat. My bad for not necessarily live streaming yesterday. Um, yeah, I was very busy. I had another family reunion most likely, and I never didn't necessarily had a chance to stream. I was very busy yesterday, so hope y'all understand or understood that. Yeah, I was very busy yesterday. But yo, real shit, chat. Without further ado, let's get straight to shit. I'm currently at my dad's house. You can notice by the title if I have that red logo, which is like, or the red emoji, the live stream emoji. That ensures I'm at my dad's place. If it doesn't necessarily, then I'm most likely at my mom's place. But without further ado, let's get straight to shit. Hold on, let me charge my phone real quick. Um, my charger is currently at my mom's place because she didn't have a chance to pack it up because I didn't bring my typical stuff to my dad's place, but she did overall. But hey, my sister let me borrow her charger. She got two chargers, so thank you God Almighty Jesus Christ. But I'm gonna let that charge real shit. But yeah, it's officially WWE Monday Night Raw is currently on today. I'm possibly gonna consider watching all that shit. Possibly, well, finish that shit tomorrow once I get finished mowing the lawn. Um, and afterwards possibly watch Friday Night SmackDown. The one I haven't had a chance to watch, considering the fact that it was 4th of July that day, and I never had a chance to. Especially on Saturday, I never had a chance to have to just live stream. But yeah, I have to catch up most likely. I'm going to live stream every day. I've actually kept that promise. It was actually an oath. But there was another day I didn't have a chance to live stream. Oh, that was 4th of July. Yeah, that was 4th of July, remember? Hold up. Let me go check my channel. But overall, chat, yeah, I'm going to stream every day most likely. It's two. It says one day, but they typically go by according to their like schedule. So one day. Monday. It was 2 days ago because it's currently Monday. It's currently Monday, so Sunday was yesterday. So yeah, it was 2 days ago. Oh wait, I did stream yesterday. My bad. It took quite a while for me to process the chat. Um, overall. Yeah, it took quite a while for me to process the chat in terms of my rare specific type of mental trauma, which is very rare and very temporarily, and very decreased overall. As well. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna add the add on as well. Yo, what's good, Justin? How you feeling, brother? Um, W, brother, W. Yeah, just so y'all know, I'm currently playing on my PS5, so I didn't necessarily pay attention to the chat. Be sure to repeat it, even if I'm not paying attention, just repeat it without me mentioning it. But it's all good. I'm gonna pay attention to the chat. Um, okay, so I did stream. Okay, and then that one is July 5th. Okay, July 5th. Hold up, that's July 3rd. July 4th. Okay, I have been streaming every day. Oh, Because the one for the 6, I did. Yeah, because I remember all the like Harji fans, they were joining my stream because I gave my channel, and I was live during that time. So okay, so I'll stream every day. Okay. Did you definitely consider mentioning the times I can ensure like there's a time I stream, but it's all good. It's all good. They put the day so people would know for sure like when they last streamed. I figured that could possibly be the timeline. But yesterday I was busy because it was the 6th, but then that's before I had to bed most likely. Then I woke up, they had to like head to the family reunion. So I know where I left up at my mom's place, but I had to end that mission just so y'all know. So if you're wondering when I like head back to my mom's place next week on the 13th when I head back there, I'm gonna be streaming GT5 story mode. I would have to redo the mission, but I have to skip the cinematic or something, or just you can all just see all that shit. Like I replay all that shit, you know. Oh no, skip the cinematic. Y'all saw that part. Never mind. Y'all saw that part most likely. Yeah, don't necessarily like Tanisha. Real shit. Yeah, I mean. So yeah, I've been streaming every day. Okay. Overall, I'm not gonna necessarily dwell on it much overall. So without further ado, let's get straight to shit. We're gonna most likely do play director mode. Just fuck around with people. Um. Okay. Yeah. Real shit. I fuck with July is a badass month, but it's between June and August, and you already know. You already know August is real shit. It should be September. Like people should really should enjoy the summer more. Like come on, man, that's fucked. Like after Labor Day, people could consider heading to school. You know. But summer school, I mean that's I'm sure like a punishment for those who don't catch up to their work. You know. Excuse me, chat. So yeah, I'm gonna pre-dawn. That's what I typically witness. I love pre-dawn, and then dawn is like this, and then morning just mean. Okay, so I'm gonna like mention like majority of or all of the timeline. So let's start with midnight overall. Midnight. Instead of mentioning the word night, it's midnight. Oops. So midnight. Okay. That means that you only witness the universe, like its color. But if you see like a blue hue, that's the atmosphere overall. You're just witnessing the universe color, like darkness, black. In terms of where the sunlight is not necessarily visible, it's shining the other part of the Earth in terms of Earth's rotation. Pre-dawn meaning that Earth is back to that cycle where the sun shines this part of the region of the Americas, whereas Afro-Eurasia, especially Australia and Zealandia, are all within the excuse me, chat. Within the what's it within exactly? I would say like for Australia and Zealandia, it's within like near like Afro-Eurasia, where it's all dark that area because the sunlight is not necessarily shining area. Oh man, once you're in pre-dawn, watch, it's gonna increase. Watch, and then we have dawn, meaning it's shining quite a bit more, and then it's shining more, not quite a bit more, but more, and then midday is completely afternoon. It's like okay. I chat. For afternoon is showing. It's like it's about to be not visible, meaning it's as Earth rotates. Meaning it's half showing half of it. Sunset. It's another term of that how it's gonna show the darkness overall. Dusk. Uh, it's showing half of the universe. Darkness like the color black, and then half of the sunlight as Earth rotates. Before it's not visible, meaning you're not gonna be able to witness it in terms of the region you're from overall. But overall, let's consider putting. Actually, it's consider putting midnight. But I love it. Excuse me, chat. Invincibility. Okay. Alright, without further ado, let's get straight to the shit. Oh. He is like naked. The underwear is. Whoa. Where exactly am I at? What the fuck? Damn. I'm real shit far away. Where can I consider heading to? Wait, I've been streaming every day, chat. Real shit. Who knows? I'm sure I've been quite busy yesterday because I haven't streamed all day either. I was like, my siblings wanted to use my console, and I'm like, fuck it. But hey, I mean, I gotta stream. I can't miss a day of streaming because I did overall gave the oath. But if I did, it's all good. It's simply because I was busy. But hey, I'm gonna stream every day. That is like my goal. And yeah, I have exactly 994 subs. So I appreciate you all. I gotta real shit head to 500, but I'm pretty sure I need exactly thousands of subs in terms of having in terms of making money. Real shit. I'm looking forward to that most likely. Anyway. I'm doing great. How about you? I was gonna use that voice audio message, but apparently, as my phone's charging, doesn't necessarily in terms of overall. I'm doing great. But yeah, shit, I gotta swim all the way to the area. It's gonna take a while. But hey, I even mentioned to myself that I want to swim across the whole globe, which is not necessarily swimming. Across the whole globe is like you're swimming from a long distance of the Pacific Ocean all the way to the Los Angeles, California. Which it really should mention Los Santos, so Los Angeles overall in real life, International Airport, but in the game it's overall, in terms of the GTA, excuse me, game series, it's in terms of like the Los Santos International Airport, you know? Alright, without further ado though, let's go straight to shit. But I was like, what the fuck? But it's a glitch, it seems like. But yeah, this guy is pretty much naked. The underwear I was gonna mention, it's a term of like blocking that area, you know? Like if you play as a naked female, oh yeah, you're gonna see the bikini. It's like she's showing her, you know what, on her chest, and you know what on the bottom area. Oh my gosh, my guy is like naked. He's like, I'm Adam, I wanna be like Adam, and well, God Almighty Jesus Christ is. Cause hey, if Adam Evil, I'm sure he was God Almighty Jesus Christ, you know? But overall, chat, yeah, as I specifically mentioned before, most likely, I'm without sins, without mistakes, and very righteous in terms of me being a virtue overall, chat, you know? But yeah, you already know, you know? Yeah, I mean? But shit, it's dark, cause might as well, it's midnight. So midnight is a factual term instead of using the term, like, night, you know? Oh, see, we're not necessarily that far, but this is the Great Flood, aka the ocean. This is like all this. It's filling this whole area. You know. But yeah, my guy is naked. Just that they covered that area. Imagine they did this in GT6, but you can actually see the whole body. I would love to see that. But I would have to upload it so I can like blur that area. You know, because I don't. If I stream it, then y'all gonna see it. Because the YouTube policies are associated with the temporary laws. Well, earthly / satanic laws / commandments which are temporarily and can change over time. But despite them being temporarily overall for YouTube policies, well, there's an age requirement, which those are temporarily. So despite them being temporarily, you know, which like I specifically mentioned before, chat, age requirement and safety for well-being are separate from each other overall, chat, you know. But the policies overall are actually associated with the age requirements, you know. But hey, it's all good. YouTube doesn't necessarily mind me chatting about that, and YouTube will keep it private towards anybody I mentioned about overall chat, you know. See, this is what it looks like. It's not like as clear. Oh my gosh! Oh my god, I gotta get out. Oh my gosh. That is a shark, chat. I gotta get out. Oh my god. Huh? He's gonna eat me, bro.
Okay, so.
Oh my gosh.
Not that big, man. That was a bigger than this.
Sharks are small compared to humans, but people. Ah! He just ate my ass, chat. I was hoping to swim all the way there. If I spawn in the ocean again, real shit, chat, I gotta like swim all the way there without the shark interfering. But if this was me in real life, they wouldn't bother me. This is just a game. They're possessed in the game.
Hey, yo, why you naked with underwear?
That's just another way of saying you're naked without showing that part. Yeah. Is it interesting? I'm playing as a naked guy, but they don't want to show that part. Oh, great! Yeah, so yeah, if you get eaten by a shark, you just spawn there. So you could have just waited patiently last time.
I wanna play now.
Uh-oh.
Is it Johnny?
Yeah. It's all good, chat. I'm gonna play for quite a bit. I'm just gonna talk about a few things. It's all good. But overall, chat, yeah, all the policies are associated with the age requirement, but like I mentioned, they're temporarily. Move completely. And once removed completely, then the policies changes. But overall, I respect YouTube policies. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna go with the flow of the light of God and my Jesus Christ, divine light, and be obedient towards these current laws in terms of like the age requirement, which are temporarily. But despite them being temporarily, you know, gotta be obedient towards these current laws, especially YouTube policies or any social media policies. Even though I don't necessarily agree with them, which I don't necessarily, I gotta respect them overall for now. Meaning, like in terms of like being obedient towards the current laws or policies of any social media or whatever, which are associated with these current laws in terms of the age requirement overall. But like I specifically mentioned before, chat, like I mentioned, most likely age requirement and safety of our well-beings or for our well-beings are separate from each other, you know? Well, overall, I'm going to be obedient towards these current laws for now, you know, overall. And just, you know, be respectful towards these overall, chat, you know? But overall, yeah, YouTube, well, they can't keep it private about that because, well, they're gonna keep it private of what I specifically mentioned towards, you know, about the U.S. government and all that shit. But about them, they won't because, hey, they're hearing it and, hey, I'm being respectful towards them because, you know, I love YouTube, you know, big love for YouTube, you know. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna do a few things before I head to bed, you know, and I'll possibly after I get finished mowing the lawn. So my sister's gonna be playing. What? Alrighty.
Ma, Mikey
Huh?
said that Jenny was here.
I heard the garage open.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Yo. Your mommy? I heard the garage open. But anyway, chat, I'll play majority of this tomorrow.
I want to watch
Huh?
I want to watch
Watch what?
the GTA.
Oh, you want to watch me play?
I want you to bomb a few cars and kill people.
Alright.
Let's keep a stream on.
Alrighty, chat.
Bomb that car.
Hold up. Wait, I'll be sure to end it whenever I get a chance to. Hi, chat. Midnight clear, disabled, high vehicle density, pedestrian density. Pedestrians are like humans that are like active around, like walking. Like those who are walking and active within the city, and vehicles is obviously automotive, like something that is that's something that you use for in terms of transportation in restricted areas. What could possibly happen if it's on? I'll possibly consider using that whenever I get a chance to. Invincibility. Enable or disable actor invincibility. When he's indestructible and immortal. But that's the term invincibility. Indestructibility, immortality have that similarities overall. Well, they're the exact overall chat, you know. Flaming bullets, super jump. Alright. Alrighty, what could I possibly consider doing, you know? Damn, he's got a big... got big ass back muscles, god damn! Oh, that underwear explains it all. If you know what I'm referring to, like... Oh my gosh. If you know what I'm referring to. That, dangling area. I'm not gonna mention much, I'm not gonna get to the details, but you know what I'm referring to. And apparently, if you jump and press square... Oh yeah, he'll make that sound, apparently. Oh, he's like, shit, man, I got hurt. Watch his chat. Just gonna walk down there. And he did. Huh? Huh? Alright. Just gonna fuck around directing mode most likely, you know? For quite a bit.
This is Kelly.
Hold on, I gotta watch this shit.
This isn't happening.
Ma, someone's watching. Why is he naked? He's not naked, he has an armor.
I heard you got beat up.
By who? Oh yeah, he was having fun.
He took my sample. I mean, sample. Why did they get off the shoulder? You're gonna ask.
Yo, what's good, brother? How you feeling?
Who's that? Someone said Mikey.
Yeah, they're my homies.
Hi, Giovanni.
Yo,
Huh? Who's Giovanni? Another user.
currently playing director mode, considering the fact I'm currently in my dad's house at the very moment. Alright, we're just gonna blow up some vehicles if y'all wanna see some actions. Y'all, as my fans, can be able to control what I could possibly do in director mode.
Mike, did you bomb a car?
Nah.
Go bomb a car.
Nah, they're gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna mess around director mode and possibly just explode plenty of vehicles, so. Alright, we're gonna find a specific spot to do that most likely. Possibly up here, chat? Hold up. That is a perfect area, chat, to bomb plenty of vehicles.
Mikey, someone else is playing. Oh, hi. Mikey, did you say that?
Nah, I didn't necessarily, brother.
No, he doesn't say that. Why that boy just randomly came up? Is Mikey streaming and random? He came in and said,
Yeah, it's obviously my sub.
no, you just went in.
Nah, I didn't necessarily say the word, brother. You gotta clip my stream and then send it in the Discord group chat to prove that I mentioned that word, because I didn't necessarily. Alright, so we're gonna stop. Oh yeah. Nah, bro, don't be playing, bro. I'm not gonna necessarily say that word. Imagine this world was like this, that'd be messed up. I'm gonna possibly see if I can destroy every population, like every humanity. How long is what is that exactly? A funny joke? I don't typically mention much, real shit.
Can I tell him a joke?
You can tell them a joke?
Yeah, it's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna tell him.
They have to be able to hear it though.
I know.
Nah, don't say that.
You didn't hear me. Is she allowed to say it?
I'm right here. The mic's right here.
Oh, okay, let me
Yeah.
while you're Can I say in the controller or no?
No, right here.
Okay. My sister has a huge yacht.
Hey, yeah, that's not necessarily a joke.
Yes, it is a joke because he's allowed to even have a yacht.
Bruh, that's not a joke though. But I don't have much, brother.
Oh, I know. Why did Elsa let go of the balloon?
My favorite music?
Cause let it go. What's his favorite music?
My favorite music is definitely,
Right? Christian
obviously Christian music, but I'm gonna mention to him what my favorite song is. My Spotify playlist. My favorite song is 3.5. Sorry about that. Money So Big. Greedy by Tate McRae, even though I'm not greedy. Tate McRae, even though I'm not greedy. That's just her explaining about how her hubby is greedy.
My
Cyphus, Drills in the Hills, Warning, Get Naked by Comethazine,
my favorite
Walk
song,
by Comethazine, Magic Johnson by Ian, and there's plenty of songs.
my favorite song is Closer by Neo.
Closer by Neo, yeah.
Neo.
Could you sing 3.5 real quick for the... Hold up, Valentina. Just so you know, I'm currently playing a PS5, so... Nah, it's gonna take quite a while for me to process on how to, like, rap, like, a... Can you rate my friend? Look in Discord. Yeah, bro, you have to, just so you know, I play on a PS5, so if you like typed as too long, like if you put like a huge sentence, what's in the chat, just know like you have to repeat the chat and like space it out, like, well, not space it out, but write a short sentence overall. I would have to say 50 out of 50, your homie, in the chat. Hold on, let me put a fire right here in the group. Have you ever said some racist shit before, Mikey? Bruh, 3.5? I'd rather sing my own song once I create one, brother.
I can sing it, Mikey.
You don't even know the lyrics.
Yes, I do. You got yachts on your bed. You got shit on your bed.
That's not how you sing 3.5.
You got a 3.5 level yacht.
My boy Ian, he's my age, real shit, chat.
Ian's 20 million years old?
He's 20. Nah, you can't be leaving. I'm gonna make you all go extinct. I'm the one who's gonna make humans go into extinction.
No.
And again, not in real life, trust me. That'd be a sin, you know.
You can't even do it anymore.
And like I mentioned, chat,
Please sing something. I can sing something.
do I have a job? I'm gonna possibly consider getting one potentially.
I'm gonna sing something.
Bro, like, can I talk
No, I wanna say-
to my subs?
Last Christmas, I gave you my gift.
They don't want to hear that shit.
What does it? Hey, that's rude. Mikey, do they know how old I am?
Shh, can I like talk to my subs?
No, do they know how old I am?
They don't know how old you are. I don't mention you're 10. Not, can I talk to my subs?
8, you almost called me 8. You're like me. You're just like Haven and Cody.
Who are those people in the back? My siblings, obviously. What is Harji YouTube?
Wait,
Oh,
Delina.
it's who is Harji? That's his YouTube channel.
Miss Vasquez is in here.
But yeah, as I was mentioning, I'm without sins, without mistakes, and very righteous in terms of me being a virtue. So obviously, that is a sin overall to make humans go into extinction if I did that shit in real life. In the game though, nah, that's just part of the game, you know. Nah, what you doing? What you doing? Yeah, bro, my boy did not jump, like bounce whenever the car explodes near him. Overall, like shit, like that's fucked up. Come on, man. If he doesn't, then like I can destroy all the vehicles, you know. But real shit, they took down GT5 Online if you like for free without PS Plus or Xbox Game Pass. Like real shit, like Like, I want to play GT5 online without the PS Plus, you know, for free. Before GT6 releases, most likely, you know. I'm not gonna necessarily explode them. This is gonna take a while. Alright, what card could I possibly steal? Shit. Oh, they're afraid of me. They got PTSD. Hold on, I might possibly consider taking this. And when having the siren on, most likely, you can ensure like how the vehicles will move out of the way, or not move out of the way, they'll stop, you know. Nah, I used to, bro. I graduated 2 years ago, brother. And yeah, I'll potentially get a job, like, hopefully within this week. It'll take quite a while, hopefully it's immediately, because we'll try to need plenty of money. Out of generosity, not greed, you know? Your phone's possibly somewhere over there. But yo, Rocha, I'm looking for the GTA 6, you know? Yeah, see, apparently they're stopping, Chad. I got the siren on. Yo, my goal for now at the very moment, instead of 700 mil or 1 billion or 5 billion subs, my goal is to most likely have exactly like thousands or possibly 10,000s of subs, within the 1,000 range. No. Hold on. I'm gonna go up that mountain, chat, and real shit, like, jump off of it or something. Like, fly up and just knock myself down while in midair overall, you know? Go out of the way, bitch. Hold on, that's not the stunt I want to consider pulling off. Hold on. Redo. Yeah, be sure to sub. I play with subs only. So once they do make GT5 Online free again overall, if I don't necessarily have PS Plus, y'all know that I play with subs for GT5 Online, Fortnite, COD. Want to get back to COD overall. Once I'd say Black Ops 7 releases, I'll possibly consider playing that shit, you know? Yeah, I mean, chat. But yeah, I was gonna live stream on Fortnite. Mikey, my dream job is to drive. Yo, Javan, brother, I get you were mentioning something, but could you possibly like type that or type that shit, making a short sentence, and then send the other part of what you were mentioning, what's in that chat you just send, like just reset that chat, because like I'm not able to read that whole thing because I'm currently playing the PS5, and it will have that ... at the end where it seems like you typed a long sentence, you know? So your dreamed out job is to drive a what? I read that part, but can you send the other part of it? Because because I'm not able to log back into my account. I got an issue where like I'm not able to log back into my account, you know? Oh, a truck. Like a semi-truck specifically? My dream is to have every job possible. But, you know, you already know I mentioned my job to like be an astronaut and all that, be richer than Elon Musk. Anyway, chat. Hell yeah. My bad, chat. I was thinking about something personal overall, chat, you know. Shit, what's hold up. In real life, how can you catch an aerial alien? Aliens are demons, but the term alien it's specifically referring to is in that term means yeah, my bad. I was look at all the vehicles, but that term means like a demon within other planets. Or unknown creatures. It could be like other creatures within other planets, or humans like us. Like it's genuinely us, but within the mortal body overall, within like other planets, you know, not just Earth, the Earth we're currently living on, the first Earth. Because all planets are Earth overall, but the original Earth, the number one Earth overall, is obviously our Earth, you know. Alright, let's consider pulling off that stunt. Real shit. Watch this. But yeah, if you want to consider catching one, you just gotta most likely where can I find a demon? I'm scared after watching. Hey, can you repeat that chat again? My bad. I only read. I read that whole part, but could you like? Oh damn. Alright, so demons real shit. They're like invisible. They're ghost. The term ghost means invisible demon. They're not separate entities. Because real shit, people think that ghosts are demons. No, the soul, aka the glorified body, which is us genuinely, like physically being a kid eternally and indefinitely, especially mentally an adult eternally and indefinitely, which is who we are as a soul, aka glorified body, which we're physically a kid, you know, eternally and indefinitely. It's within your mortal body once someone rests in peace, if someone rests in peace. But as a righteous person like me, like I specifically mentioned earlier, you have to live for thousands of years until God Almighty Jesus Christ returns, you know? Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate that respect. But you all got a sub. For those who are here, gotta be a sub, bro. Shit. Hold on, let me see how many subs I got at the very moment. Cause real shit, though, I got a real shit at 500 subs. Yo, appreciate the 495 subs. Everybody from that group of Harjeet fans, Harjeet and Jazz fans, real shit got a sub to me. If I get 500 subs, I could possibly make money. Or yeah, I know you did, but the one who got me to exactly 495, appreciate that, bro. Oh, you subbed on Saturday? No, it seemed like you subbed on Monday or Sunday. Unless it was Saturday before it was July 6th. But yeah, I got you, bro. It's almost July 8th. Yeah, I got a real ship over the lawn tomorrow. Well, later tomorrow. Hold on, don't mention, don't set any chats yet. Hold on, I'm currently texting my homie at the very moment. And if you do, just repeat it. Yeah, man, what type of PC, bro? I have school every day because I live in India. Damn, that's fucked. That's not, bro, they should have freedom. But I wouldn't start a war against Indians because I respect my Indies, my Persian, my Punjabi people. But for China, so if I was a president, like let's say they lower the age requirement from 35 to 25, because real shit, if they remove it, then it would be disaster. Well, no, it wouldn't be disaster, but in terms of this current decade or the early 2030s. So say they lower it from 35 to 25 for age requirement overall. Hell yeah, bro. Why would I start a war against India? India, it's more strict than China, real shit. Like, well, because China, they don't give free speech and the U.S. does, and obviously I'm sure the U.S. wants to start a war against them. So if I was a president, I would declare war against China, Russia, because they fucked up with Ukraine, and overall. Yo, in the chat, which country should I start a war against? If I were to declare war, like let's say I was president in the 2030s, like 2030s, like that decade. Let's say I started becoming president in 2033, like I was 28 or something. Which war should I declare? I mentioned China, Russia, and North Korea. Definitely North Korea because they fucked up and it's self-defense. Middle Eastern, and I'm not saying India. I'm referring to the other Middle Eastern countries. When they start war, they start for battle. They do it for, like, not battle. They do it for blood. They do it for violence. They do it for murder. They're angry. When it comes to self-defense, that's different. You want to start a war against Ethiopia? Is that what you're referring to? Damn. Yeah, I was gonna say, not Ethiopia. Well, I already mentioned North Korea. South Korea is definitely not getting bombed. But in terms of the war, people kill children and, well, any humans of all ages. They kill people when the war occurs. If I were to declare a war, I would say people from China, Russia, and North Korea, be sure to evacuate. Those from North Korea, evacuate to South Korea. Those from China, evacuate to Japan in case, like, other countries get involved in Asia. Well, near China. Or actually, no. For Chinese people... Alright, bro. You give me money. In terms of, like, sending money, I haven't set that shit up. But yeah, for China, go to Japan. Japan is long distance. Or, like, head to Japan. North Korea, head to the US. Actually, how about all of them head to the US? Especially Russian people, because we want them to have the free will. And after the war ends, some of the people can head back, like a majority. Head to the shoe store in the game? I'm playing direct mode, brother. Or are you referring to real life? Because I don't have my license at the very moment. I chose to just wait until, like... Because in terms of the current law, despite that age requirement being temporary, you have to be 18 plus to not have a curfew and to drive past 10, which is considered a curfew. Like, real shit, fuck the curfew. If I were 16, I would have still drive past the curfew regardless. Or, you know, younger or whatever. If, like, the age requirement laws were different. Or if they lower the age requirement or remove it completely, like they would most likely in the next decade. But as of the current law, in terms of the age requirement, you know... And like I mentioned, chat, age requirement and safety for well-being are separate from each other. Safety for well-being have always existed. It's eternal and indefinitely. But age requirement, whether raised or lowered, and not necessarily removed, they're temporarily. And despite that being temporarily, if they're removed, then that'll be eternal and indefinitely, because that's what we're meant to have. But as of currently, in terms of this decade, of the 2020s, or since they have always existed, the age requirement is temporarily. And despite them being temporarily, chat, regardless of what I specifically chat about within my recent streams, which is, you know, aka my great talk. Overall, chat, yeah, I don't give a fuck about the curfew. Like, real shit. Why exactly would it have to be 18 plus overall? Because they assume you are temporarily, physically an adolescent/adult within your mortal body. Bro, at school someone got organs taken because they feel it. That is fucked up, bro. But I wouldn't start a war against India, trust me. I would just head there as a president and be like, hey, bro, that is torture and human trafficking, because you are torturing a human. You are abusing them. That is fucked up. But anyway, chat, to temporarily physically be an adolescent/adult within your mortal body, right when puberty occurs, or right when you're 10 years old exactly, like chronologically overall, is when you would most likely be considered that. But 18 plus, that is like temporarily, and that is just, that have always occurred since last century, or possibly last century, all the way to this century. So hopefully during the next decade that wouldn't have to necessarily occur, and after this century, the next century will be very different. But overall, you know, do you like him young? Do I like them young? What are you referring to, brother? Are you referring to people 18 plus young, like going for those of that age range in terms of the current law, despite them being temporarily? But like I mentioned, being obedient, like going with the flow of the light of God Almighty Jesus Christ, divine light, like going with the flow of that through God Almighty Jesus Christ, in terms of being obedient towards those current laws, whether temporarily or eternal and indefinitely. Like murder, for example, is eternal and indefinitely. I gotta always be obedient towards that. But those temporarily, like age requirement, like I mentioned, or whatever, or anything, whatever. Yeah, that's temporary. But despite that, I gotta be obedient. Because then God Almighty Jesus Christ can mention, you don't want to be in jail and prison for something that you did nothing wrong. But overall, we gotta be obedient. Overall, like in terms of those current laws, despite them being temporary or whatever. Whether it's age requirement or whatever. Like I specifically mentioned overall chat, whether the age requirement is raised or lower, whether changed or whatever, being obedient towards that overall. But yeah, what are you referring to by do I like him young? What are signs of my little brother? What are signs my little brother hit puberty? What are the signs? Well, that terms mean that you are within adulthood, which is the term being physically, temporally, because that is temporally, being an adult or adolescent/adult, considering the fact they're synonyms. Whether you're in a developmental phase or fully grown, like beyond that in terms of that stage, or within your mortal body, the signs of puberty, hair growth within the different parts of your body that shouldn't necessarily grow within your body, but apparently that's to protect you from the UV radiation. I'm not going to mention that word, but pubic hair within that area is going to consider growing. But I mentioned hair growth within different parts of your body that shouldn't necessarily grow it, or it shouldn't necessarily grow it, but that is part of that development, which is temporarily. But I'm going to get laser hair removal, so once I meet Harji, he wouldn't even notice I have a beard or not. Well, actually, no, he does notice because I sent him a picture of myself when I was showing that I had a buzz cut, but I didn't necessarily. I was just playing with him. He would know. He already knew I was playing with him. I was like, I'm playing, but I don't have a buzz cut. Which I never would get a buzz cut, real shit. I'm sure his hair is grown by now, real shit. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily get a buzz cut. I typically get the badass cuts. I mean, I possibly could. Leave a comment down below if you want me to consider getting a buzz cut. Real shit, I should consider getting it. Excuse me, chat. Growth of your. You know what, Andrew? You know what? Both of those grow. So the you know what? Those two pairs, if you know what I'm referring to, enlarges, and the one that grows through blood, like blood production or whatever, like when you're in that loving feeling, if you know what I'm referring to, that grows in terms of that development. You got a relationship going on right now. Well, I'm with my wifey, obviously. I have a wifey. But yeah, what are you referring to by do I like him young? Are you like saying like, do you like someone young or do you like them old? Well, if you're referring to that and not in the other way around, because I'm not like that. I'm not that type of person, if you know what I'm referring to. I like them young. 18 plus though, because of the current law. Despite them being temporary. Excuse me. Despite them being temporary, Both of what? What are you referring to? Both of what, brother? But constant muscle growth, that is part of it because we have to use our flesh instead of the Holy Spirit, like how Adam and Eve used when they were strong, despite them having fleshly muscles, because we're physical, but fleshly muscles, So if you feel something hard on your body, that's fleshly, which is physical, but we don't necessarily need that, but unfortunately we do within our mortal body. What else? Mood swings, whether you're possessed by a demon according to certain biblical theories, or there's different reasons why people have mood swings, but that is part of that. I never had mood swings, but I typically do, which mine is specifically associated with my rare specific type of mental trauma, which is very rare and very temporarily. What is a good what? And yeah, very decreased as well. Because, considering the fact I have a rare specific type of mental trauma, which is very rare and very temporarily. And very decreased overall, chat, But yeah, overall, just do research on it. I mean, if I'm explaining puberty, I'm explaining to you because you know what I'm referring to. But if it's for girls, do research on that as well. Because if you have a wifey, you gotta ensure like why she's going through that phase, why she's on her period, yada yada. What I mean. But my favorite burger, I like In-N-Out burgers typically. I like not McDonald's. Well, because of complaints, and I'm sure they're facts. They're not just some opinions which are false, you know. But yeah, for those you're all guys, so do definitely consider doing research on that shit. Cause like I'm currently done with puberty. I'm already done. I don't want hair on my body. I don't want a beard. I don't want hair. I just want to be clean like I'm a kid, but temporarily, physically, an adolescent slash adult was in my mortal body, which is temporarily but unfortunate. But hey, I'm mentally mature. Trust me, I'm not childish mentally, which is for the mentality, not physicality. Physicality have nothing to do with that, just mentality. I'm definitely mentally mature. So the term adult refers to your mentality, but it can refer to physicality in terms of reaching your mental maturity overall. But adolescent could be a common word for overall check, you know. What word do I use? I mean, not word. What I use. What am I saying? What lotion do I use? Hey, yo, are you don't have that mindset, brother. If you're being like literal and like realistic about it, for my hand, if you're referring to that, like I don't want to see like those type of lotion, you know, if you know what I'm referring to. And that is actually another part of puberty, but I feel like that develops when you're born within the mortal body, if you know what I'm referring to, that type of lotion. Body lotion. I really don't use body lotion. My body does not dry up. Just my hand though. That's part of my body, obviously. But yeah, I just use something that is moisturized, real shit. I really don't want to use lotion because I'm gonna move to Florida next year, but unfortunately I have to this year because I'm gonna move to Miami, Florida. You know. No, yeah, I know what you're referring to because some of my fans real shit can joke around, but I'm sure none of them have unless they could possibly. Who knows? But yeah, I don't necessarily use body lotion. But I know chat. Without further ado, skip straight to shit. While I'm talking, I'm gonna continue the game. But yo, before I continue, I may possibly consider playing Fortnite like afterwards, and y'all can join before I head to bed, and you all could possibly see me. So I'm gonna talk like a kid. And before you mention something overall, I'm gonna be like, so I'm gonna be in a duel match or trios or squad match, and I'm gonna act like I'm a kid playing with them. I'm gonna be like, hello, hi, it's my first time playing Fortnite. Yeah, I never played Fortnite before. Can you teach me? Like I'll be like that. Hold on, let me hear my voice. Oh, that sounds like a kid. That sounds like I was like, I'm definitely gonna do that. And if it's a girl, I'm not gonna be like, okay, I have a crush on you, because overall, I am that age. I am 20, and I don't want to be like that. Even though I'm acting like I'm a kid. I mean, I could. What are y'all saying? Do you think I should say that while I'm talking like a kid, like like doing that prank? Like, what are y'all saying? But I'm gonna mention it's a prank, and I don't want them. Plus, like, no, because of the law, I gotta be aware in terms of the prank because of the current law, despite the age requirement laws being temporarily overall. Oh, yeah, I'll say I should act like a little boy, that prank. But I'm not gonna say crushed, because hey, I am 20, so what are you saying? Do you think I should? Because how about this? How about I mention it, but not go deep? Like I'm gonna go in terms of how kids will talk to a kid, you know, which some people refer to immaturity, meaning they're not mentally mature in terms of how they speak overall, and some people think like, oh, that's just their developmental level. But I feel like it's immaturity. But I'm mentally mature, and when I was a kid, it took a very long while for me to process, which is specifically associated with my rare specific type of mental trauma, which is very rare and very temporary. Like I especially mentioned before, overall chat, and very decreased overall, you know. But overall, I'm just gonna go according to how a kid talks, like how they learn overall. Be like, yeah, I have a crush on you. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Like I'll be like that, but if y'all just want me to just be natural as a friend, as I do that prank, then you know. Damn, bro. I'm 20, bro. Real shit. If I was 69, I'd be looking young like this, bro. I'd be talking like that. I'd be looking young. Come on, bro. I'll be biologically immortal and indestructible if I was that age by now, you know. Bro, that is my weird. That is well. I don't use the term weird, but that is my corny voice, which is the term cringy voice. Yo, it's good. Hey, I'm Elmo. It's Elmo World. Nah, I am definitely not 67, bro. What the fuck? Bruh. Shit, that'd be cool. Being young and 67, that'd be cool. I'm looking forward to being 67, but like this. I'll be young. I don't give a shit what age I'm gonna be because I'm gonna be young like this. You're gonna be like, well, how the fuck are you gonna be young, bro? Biological immortality and indestructibility. I got you, bro. Shit, I heard of it. Alright, anyway, I gotta talk like this while reading your chat. And playing a game. Actually, while I'm reading your chat, not when I'm playing the game. Anyway, chat, without further ado, chat. It's considered pulling off this stunt. But when I'm talking to you all, chat, I'm gonna possibly use this voice while reading the chat. Okay, doesn't necessarily matter. I was gonna pull off a badass stunt, but it's all good. Alrighty. Gonna consider I'm going on top of the mountain, you know? Shit is right, brother! Yeah, I love cars. I love plenty of cars. I love Lamborghinis and McLarens. Oh my gosh, bro, that voice. I'm not gonna talk like that while favorite car. My favorite car is definitely the Lamborghini, Rolls Royce, McLaren. Yeah, I definitely love plenty of those cars. They're badass. Oh my gosh. Yo, you think that's a kid voice? Do you think I should use that during my Fortnite live stream? I'm gonna go to duels match, but there's gonna possibly be guys. Like if it was a little girl though, then I'll definitely just be natural, you know, because of the current law, despite the age requirement laws being temporarily overall chat. But if there's gonna be mostly little boys or guys or whatever, so but I'm gonna use a kid voice for regardless of their age, you know. And I'm talking to you all, chat. If I'm reading chat, then I'll use that voice. Real shit. Or do y'all want me to use that voice while talking to you all, like while reading the chat and while streaming? What are y'all saying? Or just reading the chat because real shit, I want to use my deep ass voice. Real shit. Alrighty, how high is this mountain? Real shit. I want to consider jumping off, like, you know, jumping off of Mount Everest. Real shit. A mountain I would love to jump off of is possibly Mount Everest and Mount Fuji, but I'm gonna possibly wait until I'm indestructible and biologically immortal. Because God Almighty, Jesus Christ mostly want me to overall, because I'm without sins, without mistakes, and very righteous in terms of me. Yeah, in terms of me being a virtue overall, meaning like it's mandatorily, you know. I love both. I respect Chinese. I love Chinese food, despite China being a dick. You know, they're just an asshole. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck their freedom. Overall, you two be sure to keep it private of what I specifically mentioned about China government overall. But you know what I'm referring to, you know? It's quite an interesting voice, chat. Y'all want me to use that voice while streaming Fortnite and doing that prank, or pulling off that prank overall? Like, you want me to use this voice? Oh, this voice? Which one? I love to use that voice now, real shit. Yo. That's like, you never went through puberty, but you're tall. Quite interesting. Prank call on who exactly? Oh, I mean, prank call. What type of prank call exactly? Can you rate the songs? What songs exactly? My bad. I just, Alright, so I'm gonna possibly consider I need to stream afterwards. Cause real shit, I wanna stream Fortnite. I wanna ensure that they don't think that it's me. Like, they don't think like, they won't be like, oh man, you're old or whatever. Which real shit, I'm not. I'm young. I never aged. Punjabi, y'all. I mean, I love Punjabi food, you know. I'm possibly gonna consider using this voice. Oh, hold up, real shit, hold up. Yeah, fuck you, Mountain Lion. Well, damn. Damn, he's white as fuck. White fur. My guy is black as fuck. Not as black. He's not necessarily that black. He's like white and black. People saying that's how people became black in history, but that's people are meant to be black because God Almighty Jesus Christ wants to be black overall. That's just part of their character overall and who they are. Damn, apparently people are lighting up fireworks. Like, what the fuck? They're launching fireworks. Like, it's not necessarily 4th of July. For those who are from India overall, though, like, wish y'all can have independence, unless you do, most likely. Who knows? But chat, I'm gonna end it right here. If you want to see more of me playing GT5 store or GT5 Director Mode, be sure to leave a comment down below. Also, I'm gonna end it right here. Take it easy, chat. I'm really gonna play Fortnite and possibly pull this shit off. Be sure to join my stream, real shit. I'm gonna stream immediately. Take it easy, though, chat.